Audiobook Guide, The 5 Essential Floss for Transforming Your Life, written and voiced by Lridehard. There is a truth in the world that is both simple and profound. Focus your energy. This is the first law, the primordial rhythm that echoes through the cosmos like the beat of a heart, an invitation to merge with the natural flow of the universe. Imagine yourself as a lone star in the vast expanse of the night sky, a beacon of light amidst the infinite darkness. To center your energy is to find your place among the stars, to understand that your own luminous essence is not a solitary flare but part of a grand celestial symphony. Here, you are not simply existing but becoming a vital note in the eternal melody. Centering your energy is an art that bridges the chasm between intention and manifestation, a practice that touches every corner of your life. It is the delicate dance of placing yourself in the heart of the universe's rhythm, not as a self-absorbed wanderer, but as an integral part of the cosmic flow. This concept might seem like a stranger in a world brimming with the noise of egoism, where self-centeredness often masquerades as self-care. Yet, there lies a crucial distinction. Selfishness isolates, while centering oneself aligns. Those lost in the throes of ego place themselves at the center of the energy flow, casting others aside like fallen leaves in autumn's gust. Conversely, centering your energy means positioning yourself at the start of the flow, creating a space where possibilities unfurl and tasks can be met with clarity and purpose. Think of it as tuning a grand piano before a concert. Each string must be perfectly aligned to create harmony. If the piano is out of tune, the performance, no matter how passionate, will falter. Similarly, if you do not place yourself at the heart of your own energy, your endeavors will stumble, hampered by discord. Imagine this process through the lens of an ancient alchemist, crafting elixirs from the very essence of the earth. To create a potion of transformation, the alchemist must first purify and align the ingredients, ensuring that each component is in perfect harmony. Without this meticulous preparation, the potion would be no more than a mere concoction, lacking the potency to effect change. In the world of practical magic, consider the story of an artist setting up their studio. Before the first stroke of paint touches the canvas, the artist prepares their space, arranging their tools, and finding their inner rhythm. This preparation is not merely a ritual but a necessity for the creative process to flow seamlessly. Similarly, in the grand canvas of life, if you do not center your energy, your creations, be they projects, relationships, or dreams, will suffer from a lack of coherence. Reflect upon a moment of personal preparation. When you enter a grand library, your mind becomes a vessel ready to receive knowledge. The books are not merely objects. They are gateways to wisdom, but they can only impart their secrets if your mind is open and focused. In this analogy, centering your energy is akin to clearing the clutter from your mind, preparing it to absorb and transform the richness of the world around you. The ancient sages knew this well, teaching that the art of living lies not in the mere act of doing, but in aligning oneself with the rhythm of existence. They spoke of the inner center as a sacred space, where energy converges and flows outward in harmonious circles. In the labyrinth of life, let your center be the guiding star, the point from which all your actions radiate. Centering your energy is not an act of isolation but a preparation for connection, a way to ensure that as you move through the world, you do so with grace, purpose, and alignment with the universal rhythm. Thus, as you embark on your journey through the cosmos, remember this first law: center your energy. In doing so, you place yourself at the heart of the celestial dance, where every step, every choice, and every breath is in perfect harmony with the grand design of existence. Second law: creating a vacuum. Merlin's law: create a vacuum that attracts abundance. A vacuum forms the moment you share something. Energy is alive only when it's in motion, flowing like a river that never stops. When you carve out space for energy to flow, you activate the laws of universal energy. The universe has a curious way of filling the emptiness we create. The nature of that emptiness, whether it's a void in the ether or a gap in your physical world, determines what will fill it. There are two primary types of vacuums you can use to invite abundance into your life. Ethereal vacuum. The tenfold return. Every act of giving carves out a vacuum in the etheric realms, time and space beyond the physical. This vacuum grows and echoes back to you, embodying the principle of tenfold return. When you give from the heart, your gift doesn't just come back to you. It returns tenfold. Unconditional gifts clear the etheric space, making room for more to flow back to you. Remember, money is merely a mirror of energy, not energy itself. So, when you give monetarily, let it be a reflection of abundance. The more freely you share, the bigger the vacuum you create, inviting an even greater abundance into your life. This is the foundation of what you know as tithing. Give generously to what aligns with your highest values, and you'll carve out space for the flow of energy to thrive in your life. Since the vacuum is created in the ether, there's no limit to what can fill it. Gifts given without strings attached will come back to you tenfold, or even more. But if there are conditions or energy leaks, as seen with sacrifice, the return diminishes. Share with others or help them in ways that you believe will make a difference. Be mindful not to instill a sense of scarcity in those you support. If you give, ensure that the recipient is empowered to create their own flow of energy and vacuum. If your gift fosters dependence, the return on your energy will be less. Physical vacuum. One-to-one return. There are other effective methods to create a vacuum. A physical vacuum can be established by making space in the material world. Want to manifest more clothing? Clear out your wardrobe. Want a new car? Free up space in your garage. Your physical actions can create a vacuum that draws intangible results. By making room for new things, you're aligning with the flow of abundance. The return from a physical vacuum is more directly proportional to what you've created. In simpler terms, the return is one-to-one. Merlin's law, the balancing element. Creating a physical vacuum results in a one-to-one return. Yet, there are actions that can transform and even enhance the return associated with a physical vacuum. This is achieved by practicing abundance according to Merlin's law. In the days of Camelot, King Arthur dreamed of creating a land where everyone could live in harmony and strength. Today, we tell you that the Guardian has had the same dream. Back then, creating such a realm was a formidable challenge. Medieval times were bleak, fraught with obstacles. One of these was changing people's beliefs to embrace abundance. Arthur discovered that many were trapped in a mindset of scarcity. Changing this was no easy feat. He began by establishing customs and laws aimed at opening hearts and minds to the concept of abundance. A wise king knew that abundance couldn't be created in the etheric realm alone. He tried to manifest it in the physical world through new laws and customs. When these failed, Arthur faced his greatest disappointment. Eventually, Arthur turned to his friend and mentor, Merlin, for guidance. When Arthur expressed his frustration, Merlin chuckled. "What's so amusing?" Arthur demanded. "Dear Arthur," Merlin said with a grin, "as you know, you pulled the sword from the stone only because your actions reflected the purity of your heart. Your own deeds created abundance for you. In your earnest attempt to create abundance for Camelot's people, you unintentionally robbed them of experiencing abundance as a result of their own actions. Abundance cannot be handed over. It can only be created within through the expression of abundance." They talked for a long time, and Merlin eventually offered a simple, yet powerful solution. The people of Camelot called it Merlin's Law. Merlin's Law: abundance is created through the manifestation of abundance. Start the flow of abundance by giving, and watch how it quickly expands into receiving. If you want your business deals to thrive, find a way to give a little more in each transaction. After you close a deal and everyone agrees, find a way to contribute a bit more than initially promised. Merlin's law triggers a cascade of events that create an overflow of energy. Use it to tune into the wave of prosperity. You've seen how such practices work on the playing field. The origin of tithing is a prime example of Merlin's law in action. In the past, the phrase, "a baker's dozen," was coined because an apprentice baker wanted to give his master a bit more as a demonstration of his abundance. He provided 13 loaves instead of the usual 12. His trade flourished, and so did the flow of abundance. In every deal, after it's completed, find a way to give a little more. Merlin's law embodies true abundance, as it represents the overflow in life. This is embracing the concept of true abundance and manifesting it in your everyday life. It automatically creates a vacuum that promotes the same overflow and abundance in your personal reality. The third law sounds like honor the universal energy. This energy, the ethereal thread, permeates the tapestry of all things, omnipresent even in the deepest voids where all other energies dissolve. Imagine a vast, endless expanse, a void untouched by the hands of creation. Here, in this profound emptiness, lies the purest form of energy, untouched by the tides of time or the dance of matter. This energy, which you might call God, is the raw essence of creative potential. It is the breath of the cosmos, the silent music that plays beneath the surface of all things. The purpose of this universal energy is singular and profound. It seeks unity. It yearns to merge what has been fragmented, to mend the illusions of polarity that shape your existence. It is the unseen force that binds, that heals, that makes whole the shattered pieces of the world. In the fifth dimension, where the fabric of reality is more malleable, everything that opposes this universal energy meets resistance, while everything that aligns with it finds support. It's as if the universe, in its grand orchestration, moves to facilitate harmony and resist discord. Consider this. In a space where no other energies intrude, the process of merging is governed by a simple truth. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. This is not merely a physical law, but a spiritual one, reflecting the dance of the universe itself. When you apply the 5 laws of abundance to your everyday life, it is essential to view your actions through the lens of universal energy. Do your deeds support integration, the coming together of disparate elements, or do they foster division and separation? Picture a grand mosaic, each piece a fragment of a larger whole. When each piece is placed with care, the mosaic reflects a unified vision. Similarly, your actions, when aligned with the universal energy, contribute to the grand design of unity. When they stray from this alignment, they fracture the mosaic, creating dissonance in the grand scheme. In the higher vibrations of the new planet Earth, you might find that even organizations will have individuals dedicated to ensuring that their actions flow with the universal energy. These guardians of harmony will oversee that every decision, every endeavor, remains in sync with the cosmic rhythm. Apply this principle to yourself as an individual and observe the results. Reflect on your daily interactions, your choices, your moments of creation. Are they in harmony with the universal energy, or do they resist and divide? When you align your personal actions with this energy, you will find that the currents of existence support and uplift you, drawing you deeper into the flow of abundance and unity. In the grand design of the cosmos, honoring the universal energy is not a passive act but a dynamic dance with the universe itself. It is a commitment to seeing beyond the illusion of separation and embracing the deeper truth of interconnectedness. As you move through life, let every step, every thought, every breath be in reverence of this cosmic force, and watch as the universe, in its infinite wisdom, reciprocates with boundless grace and abundance. The fourth law sounds like, maintain an attitude of abundance. This law encourages you to tune your thoughts and actions to the frequency of abundance and embody this thinking in every area of your life. Surround yourself with individuals who embody a life of abundance, those whose very presence serves as a testament to the boundless nature of existence. These are not mere companions, but living examples of the vibrational richness you seek. By aligning with such souls, you immerse yourself in the energies that support and sustain an abundant life. Respect yourself, for this self-respect carves out a reality where abundance is not just a fleeting possibility but a steadfast presence. Recognize that living in abundance requires a dual approach, aspiring to new heights while also expressing gratitude for the blessings you currently possess. This dual focus keeps the flow of abundance ever present, a current you can ride rather than a distant dream. Beware of the illusion that new acquisitions alone signify abundance. Possessions, in themselves, are not the quintessence of abundance. They are but symbols which can, if unchecked, enslave rather than liberate. True abundance transcends material accumulation. It is an internal state of being, a mindset that sees beyond the superficial. Maintain the mindset that you always have more than you need. Abundance is a perspective that can be cultivated from any starting point, regardless of your current circumstances. By anchoring yourself in the belief that you are always well supplied, you allow yourself the freedom to choose how much richness you wish to experience. The illusion of polarity has long convinced you that you exist in isolation from one another, and this belief in scarcity has been deeply woven into the fabric of your reality. This pervasive belief in lack prevents even the thought of true abundance from taking root. The root of scarcity lies in the conviction that what you see is all that exists, a notion that confines you to a three-dimensional illusion of deficiency. This is akin to the challenge faced by some of your scientists who struggle to grasp that their intentions can influence the outcomes of their experiments. The belief that nothing exists beyond the visible realm is a limitation that binds you to the illusion of scarcity. Yet, as your economists are beginning to realize, scarcity is but an illusion. True abundance is a flowing current, accessible to all, for it is a stream that follows the course of universal energy. In a world where abundance reigns, it is available to everyone, as abundance is a movement in harmony with the cosmic rhythm. Consider this. On a table, 5 coins lie in a simple arrangement. The illusion of scarcity suggests that if you take 1 coin, only 4 remain. But in reality, when energy is in motion, it multiplies rapidly. Since money reflects the flow of energy, when it moves, it grows. Economists have long understood that if 5 coins are circulating, their effect can be as powerful as if there were 12. In the higher vibrations of the new planet Earth, the belief in scarcity will no longer hold sway. As you align with the abundance mindset, you join the flow of universal energy, where the boundaries of lack dissolve and the vastness of possibility unfolds before you. In the dance of being, where the threads of fate are intertwined with the cosmic fabric, the fifth law is laid down: the art of elegant perception. This principle teaches you that once abundance brightens your life, its flow will depend on how much you allow it to penetrate into your existence. This is the essence of elegant receiving. Many of you succeed in creating a flow by radiating energy, but have difficulty when it comes time to take it back. Those whom you consider lucky often have a refined mastery of elegant reception. Start with simple actions. Accept compliments and small gifts with elegance. When you offer something from the bottom of your heart and your gift is accepted without due respect, it diminishes the value of the gift itself. The true gift belongs to the giver. Do not deprive him of the gift by accepting it without due respect. Every time something comes into your life, try to find the most elegant way to accept it. Find ways to reciprocate the gift of the giver, thereby completing the cycle of energy. This not only makes the flow more enjoyable, but also enriches it, allowing the cycle of abundance to flourish. When evaluating the products or services you offer, consider the art of polite reception. The law of energy says that people cannot value you more than you value yourself. Ultimately, you determine your own value. Practice the art of accepting with gratitude and don't be afraid to improve your quality of life in all aspects. Over time, it will become a habit for you to live in prosperity, and you will find that by consciously creating a paradise on earth, you will be able to touch many more hearts than you could ever imagine. Embrace the refined elegance of acceptance with open arms and an open heart. Let abundance flow through you not only in material forms, but also in love, kindness, and opportunity. By doing so, you become a conduit for even greater blessings, strengthening the boundless nature of existence and attracting more of its riches into your life. In the great symphony of creation, every act of graceful acceptance is a note that contributes to the harmony of the cosmos. It is through this art that you affirm the infinite potential within yourself, and through this affirmation you invite a continuous stream of abundance to bless your journey.